Get the f*** off it. Oh, there we go. Does anyone want a piece of wood? Right, so it is Sunday today. Xander's back at work today, but I've still got 2 days off. We're pretty much done. And you're probably thinking, yeah, I mean, it's been like 3 days moving. Of course you're done, right? Well, yeah, but that's a pretty impressive feat for us. Whenever I flattered, I took like maybe 5 days off and, would move things slowly here and there. And let me just say, we also have 2 storage units full of shit. Sorry. Had. One of them's completely empty and the other one's just got a few bits and pieces left. So obviously it's a huge mess, but it is, I'll show you what we got so far. The kitchen is pretty much done. Well, yeah, actually I'd say it is done. I'm just being lazy and not putting out those boxes. We've also had this put on here, a bit of perspex from my parents had some left over. Once we've got the cat nets up out there, we'll open this back up for them. In the laundry here, I just need to get a new hose, so I'm going to go to Bunnings today. And the cat food is over here. Xander's room is pretty much, well, I was going to say done, but I don't think it's ever going to be done. Not in a rude way, but we're always going to be adding more to this room, I feel. We've got another shelf to go up. I believe it's going to go here, but yeah, this shelf's already up. Other than that, the bedroom is pretty much done. Just got bags of clothes we need to put away. But other than all that, my little office is ready to go. Got my printer and my desk and some lamps. But I've got my desk set up and I can also see if anyone's coming up the drive as well. So that's cool. And on the warmer days, I'll be able to go out here and just relax a bit, It's quite nice. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. The cats are back and they are letting us know that they're happy we didn't abandon them. Let's look and see how much stuff is in the garage. Oh, that's a nice car. Wow, it's sparkly. So there's still a bit of room there. This is what's left. Half of it will fit, half of it will stay in the garage. And we've still got some space here as well to put other things. Other than that, I've actually got a place for my dryer and obviously my car. Couldn't forget my car now. Oh. I've just got 2 new big bright 2000 lumen light bulbs. That's one of the purchases I made. Oh, that's a cool car, eh? It even has its own room. I've got a few of these sensor lights that have sensors built into them. I'm putting them all around the house. And, well, there will be a doorbell there. Did I lock myself out? Now, there has been one slightly annoying development since we moved in. They're obviously building over the fence there that we had no idea it was going to happen, but, that's all good. But something just a little bit more unfortunate is it looks like it's going to be 2-story. Now, if we knew that before we moved in, it probably would have changed a few things. We probably still would have bought the house, but we probably would have offered a lower price, to be completely honest. But other than that, they've also given us a new fence, but they've taken off the fibre off the fence here, and they haven't put it back up yet. But I'm going to contact Enable to see who's going to put it back up. I doubt it's going to be a big issue, but we'll see. It's a rainy day. Welcome to our paradise. Our house. Done quite a bit since we've moved in. This is my studio/office now. Get all my work done here during the week. We've had a massive shuffle around of the living room, and we've got a new cat tower for the boys, and they absolutely love it. Andy's usually on it all the time, so... Oh, what are you doing, mister? What are you doing? You're just having a wee sit on the bed. Yes, you are. Hello, mister. Got the TV set up and all that as well, though we're having to run extension cords because we don't have enough power plugs in our room. We've got one. So yeah, I've done a few things. I've got a new keychain up. I've got the smart lights set up outside. I've got a new security camera up there, and the footage on it is insane. And I mean, like, properly insane. It's 4K, so in the daytime it's clear as anything. You can zoom into things. And then at night time, it has this like daylight feature that if you turn on, it looks like it's daytime. Like, here's a comparison of what my phone can see at night compared to what my camera can see at night. Outrageous. How do they do it? So yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. Kitchen feels a lot more like a kitchen now. I installed a cat door so the cats can go out there and shit in their litter boxes. And don't ask me how I did it. I used a handheld wood saw. Here was me thinking, oh, this would be so easy to cut a hole through the door with this saw. You couldn't be any more fucking wrong. The door has pieces of solid timber all through it. It probably took me about an hour to do. And even then, it was a fucking rough job. But you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. It all looks good now. but we're eventually going to have one here as well, just so the cats can come through there into the, oh my god, they've eaten all their biscuits, meaning we don't have to leave this door open all the time. That way the cats can run through the house, all the way through the kitchen, round and round and round, and do laps, all while we're not losing heat out here. And for some reason they only sent me one cat door when I ordered 2, so that's another problem I'm having. Instead I decided to get a tool, a multi-tool that comes with heaps of different fittings, and I'll be able to use it for a lot of different things in the future as well. Obviously when it's dry we're going to pile up the area where the spa's going to sit. Unfortunately it's just going to have to stay sitting there on the grass, ruining my grass, until it's dry enough to start doing some work over there. And once we've done that we'll get the plug installed outside for the spa as well. Oh yeah, and I tried peeling this thing off, but I ended up peeling some of the paint off too. So that's good. So we may have found our first big issue with the house. And that is that we have some leaky pipes, just the fittings to the tap. So that's an easy fix, just not by me. So basically I've done a few little things. That's happening still, so it's actually quite big, isn't it? So the extractor fan for the range hood just goes into the ceiling. It's got all the ducting attached, but it just doesn't go anywhere. I tried to cut a piece out, yeah, it was right from the beam. So I'm going to try that again in a minute. I also put the curved TV in the lounge, just because I thought it would look a bit cooler. It's much brighter, which is what we need for windows, obviously. And it's just a lot easier having it there, being able to connect everything, because it's got one of those one connect boxes where everything just connects there rather than behind the TV itself. And then Andy. Hello, mister. You alright? You okay? Okay, so after a lot of measuring, all I can figure out is that it's just on this side of this. That's all I can figure out. So yeah, I'll give it a go, see what happens. So since you're not going to be seeing what I'm doing, I'm kind of just going to go over it here. I'll put this up against the settee. I will trace around it on the inside or the outside. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I don't quite have all the correct tools. I have my multi-tool that I'm going to use to trace around the line that I draw, and I will be using the wood tool. Yes, I do have gardening gloves on, but that's because last time I tried to do this, I was touching fiberglass and I had itchy hands for the next 3 days, and I just can't be bothered doing that again. We've got enough charge. 2 bars will do it. Got the multi-tool ready. Jesus Christ. This is literally the best view we got, so deal with it. I don't know where my tripod is. I know I should be wearing a mask because this is most likely asbestos, but I'm just not breathing, so it's all good. However, I don't know what this white stuff is, and it just breaks apart like snow, so I hope it's not dangerous to breathe in. Dust is going everywhere, holy shit. So I can't see where the ducting is. Now this isn't really going according to plan so far. I took a video of what I had my hand in there. I think I actually have to go back in the ceiling to push the ducting in the right direction, because even though I measured it all correctly, it's just not there. So I'm still going to screw the vent there, because otherwise I'm going to have a massive hole. This way I'm going to have a hole with a mesh on it, so that's good at least. So I'll put some screws in there, just for the time being. I'm going to attach this all up, just because, yeah, I can't quite reach any ducting in there. I don't know where it is. So that was meant to be a one-day job for today, but I'll leave it for another day now. So I just got it there now, and who can tell what's wrong with that? The grate is pointing towards the house. Nice. Now, no one told me that the grates can only go on one way. Whose idea was that? So when it comes to actually installing the ducting to that housing, I'm gonna have to turn it around. No big deal. So next on the list is the second cat door. Just having to wait for that one because the warehouse are taking too long to get back to me. They've got my money. Why can't they just send another cat door? You know what? I'm gonna go write them an email. Haha. So it's been a long week. We got the old COVID, and this is actually Xander's test. Xander's pretty much better now, so he's back at work. Whereas me, on the other hand, yeah, I feel so good. How do you feel? You're lucky you can't get it. My test was it was. Well, you can't even see that now, what the hell? Well, my test was there. It's quite a bit fainter, but it's pretty obvious that I've got it pretty good now. It's so funny, whenever I post about having COVID, people will private message me, it's just a flu. Okay, and? I'm not f***ing arguing. I know it's a flu. It's basically a flu, but it's just a really bad one. Some people get it bad, some people get it good. I get it f***ing bad. So yeah, I'm not arguing with that. I don't give a shit. It's just good to know that I've got it, and that's why we've got these tests. However, this time, so far, I'm like 3 or 4 days in. I can't even. I end up suffocating a little bit while I'm sleeping. The CPAP machine helps, but it also makes it difficult. Without getting too into it, if I have like snot in my nose and my CPAP machine's on, well, at least my nose gets clear. Oh yeah, I did something. In the midst of having COVID, I get pretty bored of just sitting or lying down. I know I'm supposed to rest, but I just can't. I put a hole in our front door. Let's have a look, shall we? Man, I always forget to film these things. I'm watching Breaking Bad, by the way. It's good. I have got a new smart door lock, or door handle, or whatever. So it's currently locked at the moment, so no one could get in from the outside. However, unlocked. Oh, look at this stuff, eh? Technology. And then in a couple of seconds it will lock. I've set it for 10 seconds. And there it goes. And I drilled all the holes myself. As you can see, might have done a little bit of damage. But yeah, I can either use my pin and unlock it that way, or we can just lock it again. So trying to get on, it's just completely loose if you don't have a key or a pin. However, use my thumb. Unlocked. Technology! What the f*** do you want? I wasn't talking to you. But you can also use a physical key, if you can manage to get in there, if the battery runs flat. So if the battery runs flat, you got a physical key, and you've also got a USB charger or power. And yeah, that's that. I'm very proud of myself. But like I say, my handiwork could use some improvement. To be fair though, Jesus, look at that. These kinds of smart door handles are made for flush doors. I don't know what you call this, but it's like, it's not flush, obviously. So I had to make a f***ing mess of that. Oh, God. If someone wanted to get in so bad, they just break the f***ing window. But that's the same with every house. You just break a window and you're in, right? I'm still waiting on that other cat door. I think it's almost been a week. I will film installing that because I want to film something and I'm pretty bored sitting here with COVID. I could have filmed me f***ing around with the door handle last night because that took me hours. After complaining about it all morning, it has arrived, the cat door. So it's pretty simple. All you really have to do is place that on the door, draw an outline around it, and cut it. That's really it. So I'm just going to dive into it, considering I've already done it before. I'm going to get the outline underway. I've got my multi-tool here, ready to go. DIY, it's in our DNA. See what I mean? When I get sick, I can't f***ing stay still. I have to do shit. No pun intended. Jesus. It smells like lavender. That can't be good. There's probably cancer-causing chemicals. So, yeah. And then we've got that big beam in the middle. But that's easy. That's an easy thing to get rid of. It smells like smoke. That is f***ing solid. Oh, that's f***ing hot. Do they still make doors this f***ing indestructible? F***ing come off, alright? Just come off now. Get the f*** off it! Oh, there we go. Does anyone want a piece of wood? Okay, so I've done that. Let's see. Oh no, that should do. That's all good. Cat door. I have not been using the proper hearing protection. I haven't been using any. So there's a slight ringing in my ears. Ah. So surely it's made for it. Oh, f***ing sawdust on my phone. And everywhere else. Considering this is what I used last time, I think it went a hell of a lot easier this time. So basically all I've got to do now is put the screws in, so nice and easy. I say as I struggle to f***ing get it in. So loose, it doesn't feel right. I'm all about measure once, cut once, and then fix my mistakes afterwards, so I know I'm speaking preemptively, but I feel like something's going to be difficult on the other side. Or this side even. Alright ladies and gentlemen, moment of truth. Is it going to fit first time? The door looks slightly sideways, but that's just... sakes. That's okay, that's okay. As long as this flap can freely move, it's locked. Let me just unlock it. Yeah, it's better than nothing. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. And that does it for the double cat doors. Got a door that leads in here, and we also have the door that leads into the kitchen. So no more drafts, even though in summertime we're probably going to want to have the doors open to let the heat escape. But for the time being, in the wintertime where it's important to heat the house, we now have those doors closed. And with that, I'm immensely sick. I've got plenty of time to edit, so yeah. I think that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love, peace, and chicken grease, and I'll see you guys later.